Morning Post?
Did I get a fan club or something?
The top 4 contain letters from the Deputy Chief.
Only 4? I thought he was sending 5 a day at the moment.
We got 6 yesterday, one in the final distribution last night, on proposed restructuring of station coverage in the Caribbean.
Copy to the Foreign Office, of course.
Copies to the whole world.
One thing you can say about the good Mr. Peel, he is trying. Morning, Willie.
Good morning, sir. Morning, boss.
Willie.
Just seen Peel. Very sharp new suit. Thundering along the 6th floor corridor like a man wearing a Rolex watch.
That is no way to talk about the Deputy Chief, Sandbagger one.
Yes, sir. I understand we're going to be over budget on stationery this year.
The whole of Westminster is being bombarded with the thoughts of Chairman Peel. The role of counter-espionage in a modern intelligence service. Improved conduct of the summer exercise. A new approach to long-term costings.
So it is true then.
What?
That Peel is bucking for C's job.
What do you know about it?
I know that C is retiring prematurely. Ill health? What is it, angina or something?
Is it written up on the lavatory wall?
Word gets round.
Well, it's out of date. James Greeney was taken ill last night. He won't be seen here again.
Is he dying?
No, but he's in quite a bad way, I believe.
He's one of the best C's we ever had.
Yes, he was.
Will there be a mad scramble now to appoint a relief?
I guess so. Although they'd have been debating it ever since Greeney reported his angina.
Well, who will decide?
Initially, a committee of taste of the Foreign Office headed by Wellingham. They'll make a recommendation to the Foreign Secretary who'll approach the Prime Minister.
Could you bung in a couple of names?
Through the JIC.
Through Wellingham?
Everyone thinks I've got Wellingham in my pocket. He's my ex-father-in-law, that's all. He's very ex now.
Yeah, but he listens to you.
Perhaps. But he's the PUS over there, and I'm the junior director here. I can't discuss the new C with him.
Well, call on him, work round to it.
Shouldn't be necessary if all we're trying to do is stop Peel. Wellingham doesn't like him. But of course...
What?
Well, if it's a question of the devil you know, I'd rather have Peel than some diplomat who can't tell intelligence from baked apples.
Well, Greenlee was a diplomat.
And an exception. We'd never be so lucky again.
Peel?
All things are relative. Peel will be a minor disaster. A diplomat could be a major one. Diane, where's the coffee coming from this morning? Columbia?
Tesco's.
Maybe we face up to it. Peel does have all the qualifications.
But Wellingham doesn't like him.
No.
3 cheers for Wellingham.
So who would you go for?
Well, I'll tell you who I think it might be. You won't like it.
Your timing's impeccable as usual.
I can very easily take them out again.
There's no answer to that.
Wellingham wants to see you at 10:15.
Right.
Wellingham? You never know.
Well, it won't be about a new C. Anyway, who's your idea?
Yeah. John Tower Gibbs.
John Gibbs.
57 years old, Harrow and Oxford, SOE in the war, Foreign Service since 49, good stations.
Barnum, Washington.
Yeah, attached to the Joint Intelligence Committee for the last 3 years.
And therefore would have the chairman of the JIC firmly on his side.
Right. With a deputy under-secretary pulling for you.
I'd forgotten about John Gibbs, tucked away at the Foreign Office.
But he's not forgotten about you.
No. Maybe we should start campaigning for Peel.
A ghastly thought.
Well, not as ghastly as having John Gibbs at sea.
Oh, come on, I think he'd make a very good C.
Perhaps. But he'd reappoint me to Antarctica. OK, Willie, I'll see you later.
All right. Good luck with Wellingham.
Yes, Dan? Are you just being decorative?
I have something to tell you.
Go on.
I'm resigning.
Why?
I'm getting married.
Don't be ridiculous.
Thank you.
I mean, you don't have to leave just because you're getting married.
My future husband wants me to.
That lawyer?
Christopher Cunningham, yes.
Well, I want you to stay.
You're not making it any easier for me, Neil.
I'm not trying to. You've been with me for what, 20 months?
Yes.
And now you're giving me 1 month to replace you?
Rather less, I'm afraid. I'm using up leave in lieu of notice.
Then you find a replacement before you go.
I'll try.
And someone as good as you. And someone of the same age. I'm not taking anyone young.
Thank you again.
You know what I mean.
I am sorry, Neil, truly.
Then stay.
I can't. Christopher will need looking after.
So will I.
I'll find someone. Don't forget the Foreign Office.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gibbs.
Burnside. Odd, running across each other this morning. I was talking about you only last night.
I seem to recall that my ears were burning.
Well, they wouldn't have burned for very long. You're not what I regard as a lasting topic of conversation.
I haven't heard anyone talk about you at all, not for years. I thought you were dead.
You find me very much alive. Good morning, Joe.
I'm not dragging you away from anything exciting, I hope.
Just the injury, sir.
You would say, wouldn't you, that the special relationship with the CIA is still very much to our advantage?
Of course.
Vital to us.
I think so. The CIA gives us roughly 10 times what we give them.
Then you won't be pleased to hear it, but there's a move afoot to ease us out of the relationship.
What move?
The Joint Intelligence Committee has produced a paper which condemns the CIA rather roundly. Lack of professionalism, too much reliance on technical intelligence, appalling security.
That's unfair.
Probably. But instances are quoted. The original debacle in Iran, the John Paisley business, all that nonsense about the missing satellite books, and the crop of true confessions from disgruntled CIA officers.
All intelligence agencies have their problems.
Oh, I don't support the JIC's line. That's why I'm warning you.
Then who does support it, sir?
The author of the document is a very senior SIS officer.
Oh, of course. A JIC document. John Tower Gibbs?
And his arguments are cogent and persuasive.
His arguments always are. I met him outside just now.
Oh?
In the street. We exchanged mild unpleasantries. I waited to see if he'd get killed crossing the road. Never find a taxi when you need one.
You crossed him when you were a sandbagger, didn't you?
He'd cross me.
The old debate as to whether the station chief or the special section has charge in an operational theatre.
More or less. He was head of Bond Station at the time. How do you know about it, sir?
Oh, he was in for a drink last night, was talking about it.
Was he? Not ready to forgive and forget, either.
He's moving to the opinion that the Operations Directorate of SIS is rather like the CIA. Potentially an area of great political embarrassment. You know, of course, that Gibbs is on the short list for the next C.
It horrifies me, but it doesn't surprise me.
He's very highly regarded in here.
And in SIS.
Then, will you want to think twice about his CIA paper?
No, I won't. I believe in the special relationship, sir. I know I've no right to ask this, but is he going to become the next C?
Well, there's been no decision yet, but work it out for yourself. Who else is there? In SIS, I mean.
C's don't have to come from within SIS.
Now, there's a change of heart. 2 years ago, was it? No less. The appointment of a diplomat was unjustified political
It
interference.
was before James Greenley proved himself, sir.
Well, there aren't many James Greenleys in this world. And anyway, SIS isn't British Rail or the Coal Board. It should have a professional intelligence officer at its head.
In that case, it should go to the deputy chief.
To Peel.
Logical career progression. The deputy chief works closely with C, knows the job, has intimate knowledge of headquarters procedures, personalities.
But Peel is... Well, he's Peel.
He's improved a lot in the last year or so. Become much tougher.
But you can still pull his strings, eh?
No, I can't. He's developed a mind of his own, sir.
A bit late in life.
Maybe. But he's certainly very positive now.
I do believe you're panicking, Neil. Just in case Gibbs does get the job.
Perhaps, but I do think it will be good for the service if Peel got it, sir. It will be good for morale.
Not for mine.
Well, Gibbs, of course, would be another outsider coming in.
He's SIS.
But he's been over here for 3 years. He'll be seen as a JIC, FCO man. Whereas Peel is definitely homegrown.
Homespun, I understand. Anyway, as I've said, no decision's been made yet. And you'll want to think about his anti-CIA paper.
Yes, I'll have to do something about that, sir.
With care and discretion.
That's my watchword, sir.
Morning, Diane.
Good morning, sir.
Diop's in?
He's over at the Foreign Office, I'm afraid.
The Foreign Office?
Seeing PUS.
Is he? Ask him to pop up and have a word, will you? As convenient to him.
Yes, sir.
Ah, Neil.
Morning, sir.
Got a moment?
Of course. Coffee for Mr. Peel.
Right.
Do sit down, sir.
How's Sir Geoffrey?
Oh, he's fine.
Any good gossip from over there?
None that I've heard. Now, what can I do for you?
Sorry?
You wanted to see me, sir.
Oh, yes. I thought... Well, we've not always seen eye to eye in the past, have we?
Not always, no.
And as we're to get a new C now, perhaps it's time we, well, made an effort to pull in the same direction.
I agree, sir.
I thought lunch at the club today.
No, why don't I take you? And I can ask Wellingham to join us.
Would he come at such short notice?
I can ask.
That'd be splendid. But I'll pay, of course.
No, I think presentation at least would be better if I do.
Why is that?
Wellingham might misconstrue it, think perhaps you were angling for a new job.
For C? I won't get it.
It must be on the short list.
Oh, never occurred to me.
But it will have occurred to Wellingham.
Yes.
Ah, Diane, ring PS to PUS, will you? Say I'd be grateful if the PUS could join the deputy chief and myself for lunch today at the club.
Yes, sir.
And make sure he speaks to Wellingham. Don't accept any nonsense about a full diary.
No.
And get me an appointment with Ross before lunch.
Right.
Activity on the CIA front?
Nothing world-shaking, sir, no.
I came across one of their old Iran reports the other day.
Yes?
Dated August 1977, I think. Said that the Shah will be an active participant in Iranian life until well into the 1980s. While we were reporting correctly that the Shah faced serious domestic problems and possible Soviet destabilization.
Yes, well, don't forget the CIA did have one hand tied behind its back because of US policy. No one in the State Department wanted to believe that the Shah was vulnerable.
Oh, I know. But it is nice to see the Americans fall flat on their faces occasionally. Well, I must be off. Lots to do. You'll let me know about lunch.
Yes, sir.
Right. Thanks for that.
Sandbagger 1,
Come up, William. Bring Mike, William.
on our way. Both Sandbaggers, boss's office.
War's been declared.
If it had been, we'd hear about it on after-action distribution.
What's it like to be old and cynical?
You're not careful, mate. You won't live to find out.
We're mounting a special operation. We'll call it Operation Kingmaker. And I want it handled with the same attention and commitment that you give anything in the field. Now, the front runner for the new C is a man called John Tower Gibbs. And it's important to me as operations director and to you as the special section that he doesn't get the job. Therefore, we're going to give the deputy chief a shove in the right direction. And if we can, put an obstacle or two in the way of Mr. Gibbs. Now, Mike, start digging on Gibbs. I doubt if you'll find a cupboard full of skeletons, but you might just come across a bottom drawer with a bone or two in it.
So, if you get anything on Gibbs, what can you do with it?
I'll know that when I know what it is. Now, will you get over to the Foreign Office, get onto Wellingham's staff, and find out what's close to his heart at the moment?
In what way?
Well, anything that we can influence, have an input to, help with. But I need to know before lunch.
And presumably these staff mustn't know that I'm seeking information.
Right. We mustn't get back to Wellingham anyway. Okay? Get going.
Any idea where I should make a start, sir?
Mike, you're doing the digging, not me.
Sir.
I know what you're going to say.
It's dangerous.
Not as dangerous as having Gibbs on the 6th floor.
I suppose, do you think we're absolutely right in thinking that Peel wants to be C?
I tested that.
Oh.
Peel asked me to lunch today, supposedly to bury the hatchet before the new C arrives.
Oh, sounds unlikely, I'll admit.
Exactly. The real reason was that he wanted me to put in a word for him with Wellingham. And I confirmed that by suggesting that I invite Wellingham to the lunch.
And if it really wants to sort things out between the two of you, he wouldn't want anybody else there.
Right. He almost wet himself at the thought of getting Wellingham at the same table.
Now I find something at the FCO, something in which Wellingham has a passionate belief, and you set it up so that Peel appears to have the same.
Yep.
Now, Wellingham's going to see right through that, isn't he?
Oh, he'll know I'm trying to fix a meeting between him and Peel. But he's evil enough to come along just for the hell of it.
If I'm clever, he'll never know that we were attacking his staff beforehand.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, don't go too far on Gibbs, will you?
Too far? I'll be lucky to get started.
Yeah, but it's where it might finish that worries me.
Yeah, okay, so how come you can't make lunch, huh?
Better offer.
Yeah, it's the story of my life. Anyway, I'm having a lousy day.
You're having a lousy day. Listen, James Greenock collapsed last night. Won't be back at all. The likely new C would cheerfully put me up against a wall and drive a bus at it. The alternative to him is Peel. My secretary's leaving at short notice.
Keep talking, I'm starting to feel better.
Well, you won't in a minute. The likely new C is a man called John Tower Gibbs.
Ah, yeah, I know him. He's attached to the JIC.
Are you on the distribution of our staff list?
No, but I stole a set of FCO telephone directories. Having real trouble getting the amendments, though.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Now, listen. Gibbs has prepared a paper recommending that SIS eases out of the special relationship.
He ought to be running for Congress.
Now, it's serious, Jeff, and the more serious if he becomes C.
Well, what the hell's he complaining about?
Oh, everything. From Iran through Campbell's and Paisley to Schnepp and Stockwell.
With what conclusions?
Obviously, the sloppy CIA isn't to be trusted with our secrets.
Yeah, well, somebody ought to tell him we may be sloppy, but we're also very rich. Special relationships worth millions of dollars a year to us.
Agreed.
So what do we do?
Well, the paper's at the draft stage at the moment. No one above Wellingham has seen it.
And?
We've a day or two in which to discredit the paper, but a bit less in which to discredit Gibbs.
Can I help?
I hope so. For a start, Gibbs was head of Washington Station, job before his current one.
Yeah?
Well, can you ask Langley if they've got anything on him?
Like what?
Well, ideally that he robbed the First National Bank while on an LSD trip, raped all the female tellers and shot a couple of old ladies while making his escape.
Yeah, or maybe you got a ticket for speeding, huh?
Even that would be a start.
Well, I bet he's clean. People like Gibbs always are.
Can you make it a priority query, Jeff? Time's the one thing I haven't got.
I've asked them.
All of them?
There's not a senior PA in the building who wants to take it on.
Why not?
You have a reputation.
For what?
Demanding a 12 or 13-hour day, being bad-tempered, rude and ungrateful.
Peel's been circulating my annual report, has he?
No, it's just that the desk officers are terrified of you and word gets round.
Well, I'd have thought the job itself would
Oh,
have
I've
been...
argued that one and lost.
What sensitive souls we must employ.
Thing is, I'm going to have to cast a wider net.
Well, if you come in early enough, you might catch the office cleaner.
Don't joke. Will is here.
Wheel him in.
That's for you.
Did you know Diane's leaving?
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
And one of the senior PAs wants the job.
I'm not surprised.
Why don't you start? What have you got?
Wellingham's latest passion, Malta.
What about Malta?
Well, evidently he feels that Malta is going to become a satellite of Libya.
There's a danger, certainly.
That's how the FCO sees it, a possible danger, if Mintoff gets too reliant on Libyan aid.
But Wellingham's more positive.
He sent a very stiff note to the Foreign Secretary.
Saying what?
Saying that if we don't keep a close eye on Malta, it could become Gaddafi's next training ground for the PFLP. If the Russians decide to woo Gaddafi, with Gaddafi already wooing Mintoff, Malta could soon be the base for a Soviet fleet.
Which would control the Med.
Yep.
And the Foreign Secretary's reaction?
Well, he wrapped the note round Wellingham's ears. Evidently, Her Majesty's government's no desire to offend Mr. Mintoff.
Nor Colonel Gaddafi, despite the fact he's supplying arms to almost every terrorist organization in the world.
Oh, Wellingham pointed that out, too.
Well, I suppose I can teach all that to Mr. Peel, if I speak slowly enough.
Is the lunch still on?
Yes, 1 o'clock. Nothing from Mike?
Still digging.
Well, you better help him.
Don't know about you getting your fingers burned. Think you might get both arms blasted off.
I know what I'm doing.
Famous last words.
The intelligence director requires an audience.
And I require a new secretary, so what are you doing about it?
I've had a thought. Just going to investigate. She might suit you. She was fired once from Peel's outer office.
Failed to water his plants.
Insufficiently ingratiating, I believe.
Sounds promising.
He's free now. Dean, sir.
Were you looking for me earlier?
Yes, Edward. I was just trying to ring you. Grab a chair. Have we any outstanding remits from Downing Street?
Only one on Finlandization.
What?
Increased Soviet influence over Finland. In this instant, joint military maneuvers by Russia and Finland. A Finnish newspaper, Lonnen has quoted the Soviet defense minister as saying they'll happen.
And the Scandinavians are jumping?
Yes, and the Finnish parliament and a lot of other people, including our prime minister.
Because of the threat to the northern flank?
Yes. The Finnish defense minister has, of course, denied the story. But Lonnen is Finland's Stalinist newspaper. Very cozy with the Russians and usually right about Soviet affairs.
When will you have an answer?
Oh, we've already got one. We did a lot of checking through Moscow and Helsinki, and it's just another instance of Soviet psychological warfare.
Directed at whom?
Norway. The Russians are upset over Norway's insistence of sovereignty on Spitsbergen Island.
And they're using the newspaper to give a warning.
Right.
Not very exciting, is it?
Well, good for us, sir.
How?
Well, the last thing the government wants is any real threat to Finnish neutrality, so we'll be telling them what they want to know. Makes them grateful.
Well, that's a point. Have you sent the reply across yet?
It'll go today.
Could you stop it?
Why?
I'd like to give it to CIA London. They can type it up, give it back to you, and you could pass it to Downing Street under a covering note.
Pretend it's CIA intelligence?
Yes.
Any particular reason?
Well, there's a move over at the FCO to dump the CIA, terminate the special relationship.
Terminate it?
Or modify it. I mean, what's the difference?
If I hand this one to the CIA, I'm going to have some very unhappy staff officers.
Well, send one version to Downing Street, pass round another on the after action.
Trying to convert me to your ways?
I'm trying to save the special relationship.
Okay, but you owe me a big one.
Langley will pay.
I hope so.
My hunch paid off. Not a possible relief.
Oh?
If you approve of her, I'll square it with personnel and DAS.
Who is she?
Girl in the security section, Marianne Straker.
Ever met her?
Not sure. She's 27 or 8, dark hair, pretty.
Single?
Yes.
Well, she's no good, is she? I mean, if she's young and pretty, she'll go off and get married.
Like me, you mean?
Do you know her?
Yes. She's positively vetted, cleared for some code words already. Efficient, sensible, excepting that she volunteered to work for you.
Then I better see her this afternoon.
Promise you won't frighten her off?
I'll be my usual charming self.
Hello, Kane.
Mr. Gibbs?
Head of special section these days.
Yes, sir.
Well done. It's nice to see you again.
When did you last get the curtains changed in your office?
Curtains?
The net ones.
I'm not sure they've ever been changed.
8 months last Friday since my madame.
Did you keep a note of the date?
I did indeed.
Well, they're only there to stop the desk from being overlooked. And the dirtier they are, the less chance of a camera penetrating them.
Hardly the point, is it?
No. I'd like a quick word about Malta, sir.
Oh?
I thought you might have liked to raise it with Wellingham. You must be as worried as I am about the way the island could drift.
What way?
If Gaddafi gets a strangled hold on the Mintoff government.
Oh. Not very probable, is it?
Mintoff's brand of socialism has left Malta a poor country. And the more dependent it becomes on Gaddafi's aid.
I like Malta. Margaret and I had our honeymoon there. In the old Phoenicia.
Yeah, well, I like Malta too, sir. That's why I'm concerned about it.
Well, Gaddafi's notorious for broken promises. He'll probably leave Malta in the lurch before long.
Or he may not. He promised to prop up our means regime in Uganda, and he did his best there.
Yes. Never been to Libya. Don't suppose I've missed much. Not with Gaddafi there, anyway. No booze, no gambling. Not even bridge, I shouldn't think.
Sir, if the Russian fleet get into Malta, it will control the Med.
If it got into Portsmouth, it would control the Channel, but it won't.
Well, I'm disappointed that you can't back me on this, sir.
It's hardly a burning issue, is it?
Well, that's not what I've heard. At the FCO.
From Wellingham?
From sources close to him.
Oh. I see.
Hi, Matthew.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sorry I'm late, Neil.
That's all right, sir.
Hiding myself away from the Foreign Secretary's vice-like grip.
What would you like to drink?
A gin and tonic, please.
Thank you.
I hope Neil hasn't converted you to teetotalism, Matthew.
Oh, no, it's just that I seldom do at lunchtime, sir, just in case.
I always do at lunchtime, just in case.
Ah, Willie, you did the jib runway job last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was the name of that policeman who was your contact?
Oh, Gomez. Chief Inspector Charles Gomez should be in the pack.
Yes, but the whole of the registry's out at lunch. Apart from the office idiot who was looking up Gibraltar under Spain.
Wouldn't be popular down Main Street, would it?
No.
So,
Yeah?
one of your illustrious predecessors as D-Int,
Which one?
John Tower Gibbs,
What about him?
do you know him quite well? Weren't you a desk officer under him?
I'll show you the scars sometime.
You know there's a buzz that he might be the next C.
Good bet, I should think.
Is he the total machine that everybody says he is?
Afraid so.
Has he got no vices or other redeeming features?
The brain of a computer, the stamina of an ox, and a bite that's considerably worse than his bark.
You don't get on with him either.
No, but he'll never know. I'm a much better creep than your boss. Oh, if you're digging, Willie, I should try archives. Personal records.
What was the joke with D-Int?
What?
D-Int. Just gone along the corridor giggling to himself.
Cracking up, I expect. And one of us has got to get into archives.
Which archives?
Personal records.
SIS personnel?
John Gibbs.
No chance. You need written authorization from C or the Deputy Chief.
You sure?
Yep, I had to get the Warsaw No. 2's early records for the boss, remember?
Oh, well. When in Burnside country, do as Burnside would.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to forge a letter of authorization from C, dated yesterday.
They file them, you know.
Well, they won't circulate them till the end of the month. Not likely to haul Greeny out of retirement just to check authorization.
Yes, but they must spot check them or something. Maybe ring the PSO on every 10th one.
Better odds than Russian roulette.
No, but it's not every country that's got a Lee Kuan Yew at its head.
There are times when I wish he was here, in London instead of Singapore.
Or in Malta right now.
Sorry, Matthew.
I was just thinking, sir, that we must keep a careful check on developments in Malta. After all, Mr. Mintoff may have the best intentions in the world, but with Colonel Gaddafi lurking in the wings.
I hope you're going to put this on paper, Matthew.
Depends, of course, how the new seat feels about it, sir. By the time you've staffed it, written the letter. And I'm not sure there's many people share your conviction.
No. Easy these days to regard Malta as a holiday paradise and forget its strategic importance.
Very true. I wish more people in Whitehall had your global view of things, Matthew.
And it's called Finlandization?
Yes, but don't worry about it. Just retype our report when you get it and send it back to us.
Yeah, after I translate it into proper English.
Don't forget our Prime Minister's got to be able to understand it.
Yeah, you think I might get a knighthood for answering prime ministerial queries?
Might save you from deportation.
You got a point.
Neil, I've just had your answer on John Gibbs. But it's not what you want to hear, I'm afraid. John Tower Gibbs, former Smoth Station Chief, Washington, D.C. Although Gibbs adopted a much more reserved posture towards the company than his predecessors or successors, we have no reason to believe that he is actively anti-American. Nor do we have knowledge of any misconduct, private or professional, during his time in Washington.
Yeah, well, what that all means is that he was a royal pain in the tail, but nobody ever managed to pin anything on him.
Well, there's still some hope. Peel did quite well at lunch.
Oh, God, if Peel becomes chief of SIS, I'm joining the KGB. Oh. No, sorry, but I like to be on the winning side, okay?
As long as we stop Gibbs, I don't care if we end up with Peel's granny. Oh, well, I suppose I better go. That's if I can persuade a taxi to stop.
Why don't you take my heap? Karen will drive you over and then bring it on back.
Oh, no, I'll take the tube.
No, come on, it's no problem.
It's much less hassle with the car, though. I'll just go get my coat.
Will you stop throwing Karen at me?
Well, how else are you two going to get it
I'm
together?
not interested.
Well, Karen is. She's kind of fond of you.
She doesn't know me.
Yeah, well, that's why she's fond of you. Remember, she's going back to the States in a couple of weeks, so you better move soon or you'll miss the opportunity.
I didn't want the opportunity.
Of course you do, Neil. Take your mind off Gibbs.
I sometimes wonder where your mind is. It's got to be below the level of your desk.
Happily married man, me.
Happily?
Last time I looked.
Aren't you operating on a basis of equal misery for all? You're married, so why should anyone else be single?
Neil, I keep telling you it's good for you. It's kind of like vitamin C, only a lot more fun.
Ready when you are.
Thanks. You'll get the Finland report this afternoon.
Real pleasure doing business with you.
You don't like driving in traffic or in London?
London. Oh, I don't mind traffic when it's on the civilized side of the road. I thought of calling you last night and offering you some burnt steak at my place.
I was working.
I guessed that. So I didn't bother to call. But you should get yourself a girl, Burnside. Somewhere.
You sound like Ross.
Well, he should know what he's talking about. He's happy.
And happiness is marriage. Children and slippers by the half.
No. No, it's sharing. It's having someone to go home to at the end of the bloody sort of a day which you suffer all the time.
It's my life, Karen. And to me, the job's all important.
But the way you play things, we're like this business over Gibbs. I mean, you could lose the job very easily. And then where would you be?
If I lose the job, the last thing I want's a millstone around my neck.
And a woman has to be a millstone.
Yes.
A woman could support you until you found something else.
There isn't anything else.
Okay, I give in. No one can compete with a job and a dead girl.
And a lot of the staffing is done by the Sandbaggers down in the hutch.
But everything comes through you in the first instance.
Yes, I try to run it as a sort of mini registry, and then I know precisely what... Oh, sir, this is Marianne Straker.
Come in, Miss Straker.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Why do you want to work here?
I think the job would be interesting.
Haven't you got an interesting job already in the security section?
Yes, but that's just one section of a directorate. Here, I'd be involved in all aspects of a whole directorate.
Do you think you've got the mental capacity to cope?
I have a university degree.
Yes, well, I'd expect you to work here in the evening until I'm ready to let you go. That won't be before 8 or 8:30.
If that's all right.
No regular boyfriend?
No.
Why not? What's wrong with you?
You're not married either, and you're considerably older than me.
Then what are your ambitions?
Immediately to become PA to DOPS.
All right, we'll give it a trial.
Thank you, sir.
But make sure you get a good handover from Diane. I've no idea what happens on the other side of this door, except that's where the coffee comes from.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Diane, where are the Sandbaggers?
You were saying, sir?
Very funny.
It's not bad, that, is it?
What?
The Lady Marianne?
Probably turned out to be a bit of a blue stocking. Where have you been?
Well, we had a tip from DINT. Tip? Yeah, to try archives, so Mike's been down there. Says they've got files there since the days of Mansfield Cumming himself.
Well, I'll settle for the days of John Tower Gibbs.
Right, sir. Well, I went through all his confidential reports, found nothing of interest. Except he spent only 3 months on his original station famille.
Where was that?
Copenhagen.
Well, first famille's usually 6 months for intelligence officers.
Yeah.
What'd the report say?
It was an IK, sir.
It would be. Insufficient knowledge is the best possible alibi for an embarrassed reporting officer.
Yes, but within the rules, it was under 3 months. He actually served 2 months and 24 days.
Sounds to me like he was sent home from the station.
Was there a security report?
No, sir.
No medical records, I thought of that. I mean, if he was sent home, either he was caught out in some naughtiness or he was ill.
Yeah, but it won't help us if all he had was Copenhagen flu.
If we're going to break into headquarters security, it'll have to be late tonight, sir.
I'm not sure I can wait till late tonight.
What about trying the old dodge? Find ourselves a legitimate excuse for checking somebody with a G surname and pray they leave us alone at the G cabinet?
Except that one's so old, even security's heard of it. Diane, could you get a hold of Marion Thing quick as you can?
Mrs. Straker is here now.
Send her in. Clear off. I'll catch you later.
Oh.
In your current job, do you have access to old security reports?
Yes.
I need information from one privately.
When I join you, sir, my loyalty will be to you. Totally. But at the moment, I belong to the security section.
Well, the information I need is at least 29 years old.
Then it should be in archives.
It isn't.
Must be about a very senior officer, then. Still
Yes.
serving.
John Tower Gibbs.
They say he's going to be the next C.
Well, if we don't do something to stop him.
What do you want to know?
Why he was sent home from Copenhagen Station, 1950-51. I'm going to get the information anyway, sooner or later. You'll just be saving me time that could be vital.
All right, I'll have a look. But I won't take a copy of the report or give you anything in writing.
That's fair. By the way, if you'd been any less reluctant to help or had offered a copy of the report, I'd have fired you.
I haven't joined you yet.
No, but I'm glad you're going to.
Yeah, I think I might spend a lot of time in the future in the boss's outer office.
Better late than never.
What?
A stirring of the blood.
More than the blood stirring, mate, I don't know. Yeah, I might even do a peel by a new suit.
She won't be in that job very long before she realises that sandbaggers aren't good bets.
Oh, I don't know. She might fancy a man of action.
Wait till she discovers you can't read all right.
And the Finland paper's gone to the CIA?
Yes, and for good measure, I sent Ross something else as well. Our findings on the French neutron bomb nonsense.
Who's that destined for?
Foreign Secretary and Defence Secretary.
So we should have Downing Street, the FCO, and the MOD well disposed to the CIA before Gibbs' report hits their desks.
You admitted earlier to tell me that Gibbs is the enemy.
Did I?
Bet I'd chicken if I knew.
Did one, then?
Chicken on the day he becomes C.
If.
Oh, I know you've been digging. I gave Willie a little tip.
I'd heard. Don't suppose you'd like to tell me more.
I don't know any more. I just remember a whisper that Gibbs got into a spot of bother when he was a sprog. Remarkably hazardous pastime, though, digging on someone like Gibbs.
I don't care. It's worth the risks to keep Gibbs off the 6th floor.
I'm not so sure. Oh, he scares the hell out of me, of course, always has done. But he might not be a bad thing for the service. He'd shake us up.
He might shake you up. He'd go straight to the filleting stage with me.
What's the alternative, dear old Matthew?
He is the deputy chief.
Never more should be so.
Yes?
Mr. Gibbs, sir. He was sent home from Copenhagen because of an affair with a Danish politician's wife.
Do we know who the politician was?
Yes, Sven Agerbæk. I've just checked him with the Scandinavian desks. He's now Danish Minister of the Interior.
Well, it's not as good as a triple rape and murder, but it's not bad, is it? Yes, Tam?
Wellingham wants to see you as soon as convenient.
Right. Well done. Teach her how to make coffee, she should be okay.
Encouraging, I thought.
Yes,
Certainly, as you said, he's greatly improved.
I think so.
Extraordinary he should have hit on Malta's problems.
No.
Trying to get the same message across in here.
Well, of course, if Peel does become C...
I'm not promising anything, Neil.
No, I understand that, sir.
On the other hand, your arguments are good ones. Peel is the deputy chief, well up on headquarters business.
With a long and spotless record.
Oh, Gibbs is probably better.
Yes. Except for that unfortunate business in Denmark.
What business?
Well, it's probably untrue. Could be secretarial gossip.
But?
There's a sort of joke in the building. Gibbs can't go back to Denmark because he had an affair with the current Minister of Interior's wife.
When?
Long time ago. Sent back from the station because of it.
Really? You're quite sure you want Peel as C?
Yes, I am.
Once the PM and the FCS endorse it, there's no going back, you know that.
I know, sir.
And he's a decent enough fellow at heart, I suppose.
Gentlemen, the king is dead. Long live the king.
Well, is it a cause for celebration? Peel's going to be insufferable now.
But we can handle him.
What was the Copenhagen answer, sir?
A dalliance with someone else's wife.
Yeah. That proves that Gibbs is human.
He was once. Right, well, you better get back to work.
What does he think we're doing?
Does he know what he's done?
Where have you been?
In the hutch.
Look at this.
He's gone mad.
I know.
I wonder when he wrote this.
About half an hour ago. I checked because it came in with an immediate tag.
Half an hour ago. I'll kill him.
Yes, Neil.
I want you to withdraw that.
That is no way to address me. And it's too late. Went to the FCO by hand of messenger.
Have you gone out of your mind?
Just remember to whom you're speaking, Neil.
But you don't believe it. You don't want the amalgamation of MI5 and SIS any more than I do.
There comes a time when petty jealousies should be buried. But they won't be buried, can't be, until someone takes the initiative.
A man of vision like yourself, you mean?
Don't be insubordinate.
Well, what you after now, sir? A place in history?
Certainly not. Although in the unlikely event that I should have the good fortune to become C, I should like to think that I would use my time, leave my mark.
Leave your mark? By cutting the service's throat?
I am quite well aware that there will be opposition to the proposal. But it would streamline the organization, save public money, avoid duplication in certain areas.
It would lose us 70 years of expertise. It would cause divisions within a single department instead of rivalry between two. It would create such confusion that the KGB would make you a hero of the Soviet Union.
That's enough!
It's a hell of a lot more than enough.
I hope this really is urgent.
It is, sir.
You better sit down. I've had to put off the parliamentary private secretary to see you, and that's no mean feat.
Sir, I made a mistake about Peel.
I beg your pardon?
He can't cope with being C. Even the thought of it is making him power drunk.
I made it quite clear to you, Neil, that once my recommendation had gone up the line, it was beyond recall.
I know, sir, but
now you're asking me to make a fool of myself. Anyway, the decision is mine, not yours. And I was very impressed with Peel.
Sir, I sent Kane over here this morning. He uncovered your interest in Malta, and I coached Peel in it on the way to lunch. And I may as well tell you now, no one knows the story about Gibbs in Copenhagen. We carried out a digging operation on Gibbs, found it in a security file.
Is there anything else I ought to know?
Yes, sir. There's a paper on its way to you from Peel advocating the amalgamation of MI5 and SIS, because Peel wants to be remembered as the man who changed things.
What you're saying, in effect, is that through your maneuverings and double dealings, you saddled the service with the wrong man.
Yes, sir.
And Gibbs would be the better C.
I admit it.
And remember that in days to come.
Sir.
The decision to appoint Gibbs as the new C was made at 12 noon today.
I don't understand, sir.
Very well. Since it seems to be a day for true confessions, I knew about Gibbs' indiscretion in Copenhagen because he told me about it last night. I guessed that you were into your double-dealing game when Malta came up at lunch, but I couldn't be sure. So I decided to make sure and to test Peel at the same time.
You told Peel to write the paper?
You told me that Peel had a mind of his own. So what was the most outrageous suggestion to make to any SIS officer? Amalgamation with MI5. So I telephoned Peel, asked him for his views, told him I was pro-amalgamation, which, as you know, I'm not.
And he agreed to write the paper?
I suspect that he was writing it while I was still on the line. But to make sure no damage was done, I told him to send it to me in the first instance, with copies to you and DeInt. Mine is in the waste bay of a basket. I suggest that you accord a similar fate to yours. Now, you're keeping the parliamentary private secretary waiting.
Do you want my resignation, sir?
Save you from suffering under Gibbs? Certainly not. Serves you right.
Thank you, sir.
O'Neill, 2 final points. 1, you seem to have forgotten that I've been playing this game a lot longer than you. Best if you don't forget it again.
Sir.
And 2, try this again, and you will be wandering up and down Whitehall looking for a vacant situation.
Yes, sir.
Well, well. This is becoming a habit.
Prophetic, perhaps?
Yes. Inasmuch as I shall want to see you at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. C's office.
Oh, I am sorry. I shall be out of the building at 10 o'clock.
Why?
I'm calling on Sir James Greenley.
Not quite the ops division image. Taking flowers to the bedside.
No, but I am practicing. I hope one day to lay a wreath for you.
Burnside. As from tomorrow morning, that sort of remark will cost you your job.
Well, thanks for the warning, sir. It's very decent of him.